Hi and a very good morning to all the viewers as well as to my good-looking lecturer with Mr. Wang. I am Suraya Binti Zabidi and I'm here to record a self-video about my personal views regarding arts as what is being required in Project 2 for CEL 202. And basically I've watched the video provided in this project and now I'm going to answer the 3 questions provided. So for the first question, my answer is I think this type of artistry art has a message to be conveyed and not just merely a work of art. I believe that all kind of arts have a strong message that the artist wants to portray to everybody, just like what Joshua Allen Harris did in the video. He is an artist who is producing many kinds of sculptures out of trash bags and become animated once air is applied with an adequate air pressure that makes the sculptures look real and alive. I think Joshua did this just for one motive. He wants to create something new and something fascinating by sharing his creativity as well as his hidden talent to everybody. Yes, just for that motive. And I think the strongest message that Joshua wants to convey to everybody who's looking at his sculptures is he wants everybody to understand what art's all about and do appreciate every single piece of art, because it's not easy to create one single piece of art because it requires a lot of hard work behind that. And for the second question, my answer is there are a lot of challenges that need to be faced by an artist in creating the artwork. It takes a long period of times and high level of confidence to produce a single piece of artwork. I think the most challenges one is these artists have to endure the feeling of worriness and fearness to put expectations on how people will react upon their piece of art, whether it is a good response or vice versa. Trust me, if these artists do not determine enough or lack of confidence, there will be no art produced, because this is why artists need to have this the strong will and determination to make sure that art is produced. And I believe that art is produced to entertain us who are watching it. So yeah, good job artists. And the second one is the courage to invest their own money to produce arts, which doesn't guarantee that the art will give back the profits afterwards. And I think because the art market is really competitive, and that is why those artists who are doing art for a living need to find any other jobs for more income, because to do art for a living is not kind of convincing, because the art competition is really strong. And yeah, the third one is the artists need to think out of the box to sell their artwork in a wide range instead of compete between themselves to put their arts in a gallery. But I think it's easier now because the artists can just upload their video about their arts in the YouTube or any other web, so that people can easily access to it and give feedback on it. Yeah, and I think for the third question is there are any other objects that can be used to create artworks besides trash bags and shopping bags, and I choose the two examples are driftwoods and piles of garbages. That's all. That's it. Thank you from me. Bye.